Yo, what's going on, everybody? You know who it is. It's your boy, Forever Young, and welcome back to another video. Love and light to all, and to all, love and light. Hey, man, I just wanted to talk about something real brief for all you ladies and gentlemen out there. We're going to talk about the magic that is within us, okay? Right now, I'm just cooking breakfast. Actually, this is my second meal, so sorry for the background noise. I hope it's not too much. Pretty soon here, I'm going to be investing in a mic. But let's get right to the topic. Just as usual, everything's fresh, organic, right off the top. But we're going to talk about our magic, okay? Magic in general. Now, I know what you're thinking. Mike, what do you mean about magic? Are you joking right now? Are you in a fairy tale world? Are you just playing around? Or are you being serious? Yeah, I'm being serious, okay? We're talking about our magic. What is it? Our magic, you ready for this? Our magic is, plain and short, the power to decide, okay? Now, that's the way that I wanted to say it right there, but there can be plenty other ways to describe it, okay? The power of choice, the power of freedom, being able to do what you would like to do in this life, because it is up to you. It's your choice to wake up to that 9 to 5. It's your choice to stay in those relationships, whether good or bad. It's all your choice. Now, just to dive a little deeper in what magic is to me, because again, this is straight from me, from my soul, my source, okay? When somebody cuts me off while I'm driving, I'm going to give you examples here, make it real blank for you. When somebody cuts me off driving, I have a decision right then and there to let it pass or let it affect me. Now, I'll tell you where the magic comes in. If I let it pass and not worry about it because I know it's all good and that is not even a problem, right? That makes my magic turn on. I start to bring good vibrations and good energy towards me because I'm in a good mood and that doesn't affect me. I'm able to focus, right? But, okay, if I'm like, you know what? F that person, or who taught them how to drive? If I react in a negative way, in a way that makes me mad, then that would mean I'm using my magic to cause more things like that to come my way, okay? And if you're hearing me right, we're talking about what? The law of attraction, okay? And that is basically also the magic in one. The power to decide is greatly entwined with the law of attraction. Because if I decide to think good thoughts and I decide to react positively in my environment, I get showered with manifestations that I want, that I desire. But if I'm pissed off about that person who's going to cut me off or who's going to talk down on me, whether it be myself, giving myself not the confidence I need before that interview, or saying I'm not good enough, or listening to anyone else telling me this, then the law of attraction, the magic, is going to bring that energy to you. Guys, you know what I'm talking about. I know you hear me right now because it's point blank, baby. It's all clear. It's all out in the open. When you touch the fire, you get burnt, right? When you think something's not going right, not only are you validating and creating that situation right there, but you're opening up more of a door for other opportunities that you do not want, that are not going to go right in your experience. Now, I'm really starting to let me tell you what I'm starting to do instead of what I'm not starting to do. I'm really starting to overlook the normal pattern, the normal things like, why should I be cold right now? Why can't I override that? I know it seems a little deep, but just to kind of touch, why do I need to have this amount of food or this much to be strong? for my life. You guys know I like to work out. I'm a personal trainer, nutritionist, all the above. Not technically, but why do I need to intake massive amounts of calories to grow and get bigger? I don't know if you guys are following me, but why can't I use my mind? And of course, we live in a 3D reality, so there has to be, I have to eat a little bit, right? I have to eat some food. And there has to be some type of rhyme or reason, some type of equation for it to happen. But what I'm really reaching at is, why can't I bend the rules with my mind? You know how you hear those miraculous, magical experiences of people having cancer or people being very ill, whether it be terminal, they get into crazy car wrecks. There's a guru, a guy named Joey Dispenza. And I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, he's an example of becoming a paraplegic, a quadriplegic, I believe, which that means you have no movement from the neck down. He went from being a quadriplegic, and mind you, he was a neuro doctor. I think he worked on the back, the spine, just the body. A surgeon, excuse me. He basically talks about a story where he, in his brain, first of all, doctor said he would never walk again. Long story short, I want to keep it precise for you guys. He started thinking, well, I got to do something. And basically what he would do, and it took him time, is he went into his mind and thought about the structure of his back. And each day he would spend hours upon hours on just thinking about it being repaired. And long and behold, now he's up and walking, of course, as you would think, and teaching people about this experience and how, and changing people's lives, you know, people that are blind and becoming able to see again. They've been blind since they were born, and they're able to see now because he's teaching them how to believe through meditation and other various forms of help. So what I'm getting at, guys, just to keep it tight for you, short and simple, we got power, we have magic, and it's all about our perception. It's all about the choices we decide in that moment, whether it be something that we're reacting to or something that we're about to get into, something that we're about to do. We got the power. I'm not only speaking to you, but I'm speaking to myself. So if I were to share anything with you, is slow down in your day. I remember one day I was writing slow down all around my room. Now I know why. Slow down in your day and make sure that you're thinking positively and you're reacting the way that you want to react, because that is in terms going to determine your environment and what comes. All in all, guys, if we want something, anything that we desire, all we have to do is make sure that we're thinking right, like I just said. But on the other end, we all have little habits and little things. Oh, there's too much time in a day. Oh, there's too many things to do in my day. There's all these little self-talks that, it's funny, we consciously do. And I don't know if you know how the brain works. I do a little bit, not a lot at all, but I know consciously is up front of our brain, right? Subconsciously is where everything is stored. Habits, small things that we see throughout our day. I think about 95% of what we do is subconscious, and 5% of what we do is conscious. Now, this is where it gets interesting, and this is where also the magic is still entwined. Now, consciously, I don't want to say a gatekeeper, but for lack of better terms, consciously, our consciousness is the gatekeeper to our subconsciousness. And to go a little bit further is, if we are saying things like there's not enough time in the day, I'm too busy, then we are telling ourselves consciously that that is true, and subconsciously that's what we are going to manifest and believe. Okay? I don't know if you guys are getting me. I don't want to go too far. That might be a topic for another video, but again, this is how the magic works. If we use our conscious, slowing down in the day and making sure that we're focusing on positive, maybe I do have enough time in the day. Maybe, I'll be able to get all my work done and have time to enjoy myself in the afternoon. If we're thinking like that and we're shifting these small habits where I'm not good enough, I'm not strong enough, I'm not smart enough, and we're saying, you know what? I think I can be smart enough. I'm gonna start studying, I'm gonna start reading, I'm gonna start working out to start getting in shape and start making action, because I believe that if there's a will, there's a way. Again, we have the magic, it's within us, and as long as we decide to use it correctly, and all, again, feeling our emotions, right? And making sure that we use, hey, everything's gonna be okay. This video is gonna turn out well. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I may be ranting on, but who knows if that's true? Maybe somebody's still listening to this and they wanna hear this. See, that's me using my magic right now. Now I feel much better where we are. So anyways, guys, thanks for rocking with me. If you like it, throw it up, thumbs up, subscribe, share this if you're feeling the vibe and other people will that you roll with, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.